Welcome to the Business and Entrepreneurship, the first course in the Indoor Golf Alliance University curriculum. Over the next 6 modules, we'll walk through everything that you need to launch, finance, market, and eventually scale an indoor golf business. From your very first market research all the way through opening a second, a third, a 10th location. Each module builds on the last. By the end, you'll have the framework to put together the complete business plan. Let's take a look at where we're headed. Module number 1 covers how to exactly start a business, validating your market, picking a legal structure, handling licensing, and choosing your location. Module 2 moves into the technology side, how to choose the right golf simulators for your budget and your customers. Module 3 is all about the numbers, financial planning, and a return on investment. Module 4 covers marketing, branding, and how to get people in the door and keep them coming back. Module 5 looks at the partnership and sponsorships, which could add both revenue and credibility. And Module 6 is for anyone thinking beyond the single location. The operational, financial pieces scaling to multiply sites. Let's dive in. Modular 1, starting an indoor golf business. This module is about turning an idea into an open, licensed, functioning facility. We'll cover 4 key building blocks, validating that there's real demand in your market, choosing the right business structure, and getting your licensing and insurance in order, and selecting the right site. Let's start with market validation. Before you spend $1 on build-out, count the golfers, corporate offices, and entertainment venues within 15 to 20-minute drive of your proposed location. One of the strongest signals of demand is actually negative. If nearby golf courses close seasonally, that's a clear sign customers are looking for something to do with their golf game when the weather turns. Next, the business structure. Most operators choose an LLC. It limits personal liability and offers pass-through taxation. As profits grow, some owners consider an S corporation. Election to reduce self-employment tax. That's a conversation that you have with your accountant. You'll also want to weigh out franchising, which gives you brand recognition and proven systems, but comes with a royalty fee against going independent, which keeps more margin in your pocket, but means building your own brand from scratch. Licensing and insurance covers your business, license certificate, and occupancy, and often the biggest one, your liquor license, which tends to be the single largest revenue lever and also the longest lead time. So start the process early. You'll also need general liability and property insurance and liquor liability insurance if you're serving alcohol. And finally, site selection. Look at the ceilings. At least 10 to 12 feet in full swing clearance, roughly 12 to 20 feet of space per bay, strong electrical HVAC capacity, and good visibility and parking. Because golf-specific build-outs are expensive. Always negotiate tenant improvements allowance from your landlord. Modular 2, choosing the right simulators. Your simulator is the heart of your customer experience. So this module walks through the technology behind ball tracking, the budget tiers you'll choose between, and how to evaluate vendors. These are the 2 core technologies used to track a golf shot. Camera-based systems use high-speed cameras to track both the ball and the club head, which gives you strong club face and swing data. Radar-based or Doppler systems track the ball's flight after impact, extraordinarily in trajectory. These tend to be more forgiving in setup and mat placement. Some premium systems combine both approaches for maximum accuracy. On the budget side, entry-level simulators run about $3,000 to $10,000 per bay and are fine for casual recreational play. Mid-range systems in the $10,000 to $25,000 range are a common choice for commercial lounges. They balance accuracy, reliability, software, and a strong customer experience. Premium systems can run $25,000 and up, offering you tour-level accuracy for venues that want to serve serious golfers or offer club fitting. When you're comparing vendors, look past the hardware price, factor in software, subscription cost, warranty terms, and how often the course library gets updated. Module number 3, financial planning and return on investment. This is where you turn business idea into real financial model, covering revenue streams, break-even analysis, and the return on investment timeline you should project. A well-run facility rarely relies on bay rental alone. Bay rental is your core hourly or session revenue, but you'll want to layer a membership for predictable recurring revenue. Food and beverage, often your highest margin category, especially with alcohol service. Leagues and tournaments to fill in off-peak hours and build community. Lessons and club fitting as a premium service tier through pro partnerships, and corporate or private events will typically command a higher rate than standard bay rental. Building a multiple revenue stream is what separates the resilient business from one that lives and dies by bay bookings alone. Let's talk numbers. Break-even point is based on fixed cost divided by the difference between your revenue per hour and your variable cost per hour. That tells you exactly how many bay hours you need to book each month just to cover your costs. One metric worth tracking closely is RevPABH, revenue per available bay hour. It's similar to RevPAR in the hotel industry, and it's better efficiency measure than total revenue alone because it accounts for how well you actually utilize the bays that you have. Most independent target a paycheck window of 2 or 4 years, though premium food and beverage driven concepts can move faster. And no matter how solid your forecast looks on paper, plan for working capital reserve for 3 to 6 months, operating expenses to keep you through the ramp up period. Module number 4, marketing and branding. Here we cover how to position your venue, build a local digital marketing strategy, and design programs that keep your customers coming back. Indoor golf venues generally sit somewhere on a spectrum. On one end is the performance-focused venue, data accuracy, lessons, club fitting, a quiet atmosphere for serious golfers. On the other end, it's a social and entertainment-focused venue, groups, drinks, games, and music drawing birthday parties and date nights. Most successful venues land in the middle, a hybrid model, comparable enough for serious play, but built around a social atmosphere and a strong food and beverage program. Your positioning should drive everything from your interior design to your music to your menu. On the marketing side, start with your Google business profile and local SEO. That's what gets you found. When someone searches indoor golf near me, layer in geo-targeted paid and social ads, especially during golf's off season. But don't underestimate referral and loyalty programs. Word of mouth remains a single biggest drive of new bookings in this category, so make it easy for rewarding customers to bring friends. Module number 5, partnerships and sponsorships. Beyond your own marketing efforts, local relationships can add both revenue and credibility. This model covers the types of partnerships worth pursuing and how to structure them. Golf professionals and instructors can bring their own client base into your venue through revenue share and rental bay lesson bays. Local golf courses are a natural fit for off-season cross promotion. They refer winter customers to you, and you refer summer customers to them. Corporate partners are valuable for team events, client entertainment, and after-work league sponsorships. And apparel and equipment brands can bring in revenue for demo days and co-branded merchandise. When it comes to sponsorship structures, whether it's league sponsorship, bay naming rights, or one-off event sponsorship, always put the deliverables in writing. Even an informal local partnership should have clear expectations on both sides. Module number 6, multiple location operations. For operators who are ready to grow beyond a single site, this module covers how to know you're ready, how to standardize your systems, and how to finance that growth. Before you sign a lease on a location number 2, you want 3 things in place. First, location 1 should be consistently profitable without depending on you being there every day. Second, your core processes, booking, staffing, onboarding, inventory, maintenance, need to be documented, not just living in your head. And third, you should have a clear, reputable profile of the kind of location and market that made location 1 succeed. As you scale, standardize whatever you can. A single booking and point of sale platinum across locations, consistent branding and pricing, and centralized purchasing to get better rates as your volume grows. For financing, reinvested profits are the most conservative path, funding new locations out of existing cash flow. SBA or conventional bank loans work well, but you have strong financials to show. Equipment leasing preserves cash by separating simulator financing from the build-out loan. And once your systems are fully standardized, franchising your own concept can accelerate growth using the franchise capital. To bring it all together, your final project is to build a complete indoor golf business plan. That means a market validation summary and target location profile. Your simulator vendor selection with the reasoning behind it, the 24-month financial model with a break-even analysis, a brand positioning statement with 90-day marketing plan, 3 target partnerships and sponsorship opportunities, and a multi-location expansion roadmap with the readiness criteria. This project pulls together everything from all your modules into one working document that you can actually use. Well, that wraps up our first session, Business and Entrepreneurship. Thank you so much for working through this course with us. Take your time with the final project. Don't hesitate to revisit the module and start putting together your own plan of action. And we'll see you in the next course.